This is pretty exciting. First ever Zoom freshman orientation, 89 participants.
I was just going to say, we're making history, folks.
Oh, 92. They're coming in.
They are coming in. Yeah, we'll probably wait just another minute or two, and then just to respect everyone's time, we'll go ahead and get going. All right, I see that we're at 1:08, and it's 10:03, so we'll go ahead and get started. So welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, Aspen High School class of 2024. We're so excited you all are here. My name is Lauren Reese, and I'm one of the counselors here at the high school. I work with students' last names L through Z, and I'm one of your Aspen Ambassador coordinators along with Mara Wilson.
Hi guys, I'm Tamara Wilson. I am a social studies teacher at the high school, and we'll hopefully have a large chunk of you guys in civics this year.
And this is being recorded, so your Aspen Ambassador are junior and senior leaders that have been working really hard. They're going to run you through some games and activities today, kind of give you the lay of the land. And these are going to be your leaders throughout the school year. And their main job is to make sure that you all feel really welcome, supported, and we make this transition into high school as soon as possible, as smooth as possible. So we wish you were welcoming you from the school. But I see that we're joining from our living rooms. And before we break out into our breakout sessions today, where you students will be meeting with your leaders, I did want to introduce you all to some familiar faces, and they have some things to say to you. So our first is our principal, Sarah Strasburger.
Had to find the mute button. Hi, guys. Welcome to Aspen High School. I'm so excited to see you. I want to thank our Aspen ambassadors for really trying to kick this unprecedented year off in style and welcome you here. Normally we would be in person playing games, doing cheers. I did toy with the idea of making you do a cheer, but honestly, I don't think my eardrums could take all the feedback if I had you all unmute at once. But we're going to work on that. Okay, we're going to work on that. So let me see who's an upperclassman here. George, unmute.
What's up?
Okay, I'm putting you on the spot, George Beck. I need you to do your class, you know, like 2020. These guys would be 2024. I need you to model it for them.
All right. Well,
guys ready?
Yeah. So are you going to say like senior, what's your number? Is that you or is that me?
I'll say it. Okay, ready? Senior, what's your number?
2021. 2021.
Nice work. You guys get it? It's a little more fun when the whole school's doing it at once. Okay. All right. Let me find somebody else. I think we're going to have to do all right, Robert. And then I also see Harper. Okay. You guys unmute.
Okay.
Okay. The two of you, we're going to do the color shout.
Okay.
Are you ready, Harper?
All right.
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right, Harper, pretend we're holding hands.
All right, we're holding hands.
We're
Robert,
holding
Guys,
stop
hands
remember,
right
you
now.
on the
put your
screen.
arms up, everybody, so you're like next to the person. You
That's
guys are all
right.
linking arms. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. What about that color shout?
Red, red, red,
Red,
red.
red.
Black,
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 black, black,
black,
black,
black.
black.
Red, red, red,
Red,
red. Black,
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 black, black.
black.
Okay.
Woo!
All
Little
right.
rusty, but
Thanks. I put you guys right on the spot. So ninth graders, welcome to Aspen High School. It is such a fantastic school. I'm honored to be your principal. You are so lucky to have these fantastic upperclassmen, teachers, counselors. Everybody here is just stellar, and you're really lucky to be here and be a part of this community. I know this year is really different than it's certainly different for all of us. We've never begun high school in this way, but we're going to try and make the best of it. The most important thing for you to do as ninth graders is ask questions, okay, and reach out to teachers. You're going to try and figure out who you are and find friend groups, but it's really important. Try and meet new people. Take advantage of the offerings we do have in this weird time. And you're so lucky you're going to have these upperclassmen to turn to for advice. You're also going to have all of your teachers who are approachable. They want to hear from you. Okay, they want to get your email. They want to see you every day at a live Zoom class like this. And it's really important that you show up, you give 100%, and we're just going to make the best out of this crazy year. Okay, and sooner or later, hopefully sooner, we're all going to be back in this building. We can do the color shout, we can do the class cheers, and you can just, say what's up. Call me Sarah. I always have an open door. If you need something, you send me an email. If you're in the building, you come by and say hi. And it's really my honor to welcome you to Aspen High School, and I hope you'll have a great year.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Now we'll hear from our assistant principal, Becky Oliver.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to high school. I recognize so many of these faces from the elementary school. I'm excited to have you this year. I know we've got a great year planned for you. It looks a little different for sure, but like Sarah said, make sure you reach out. You guys all know you can call me Becky. My office is also open. Feel free to email me anytime. I'm also working on putting together something called Crew, where you're going to be matched up with 10 to 12 students that are freshmen and sophomores that are going to help you transition to the high school and be able to be a support for you. You'll have a teacher there that's kind of your go-to person. And so be on the lookout for that in your schedules soon. But please, if you need anything, just let us know. We're excited, and we're going to get through this interesting year together. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much, Becky. And now we'll hear from our athletic department. So Martha and Larissa.
Hey, you guys, I've met with, or at least got to say hi to some of you guys last spring. Sorry if you hear a dog bark in the background. He's looking at a squirrel right now. So we are excited for the school year. We at least have 4 sports started, which is great. And I'm hoping some of you are signed up for it already. I know I've seen some at boys golf. So in fact, that's where I'm heading after this. But if you guys need anything from an athletic standpoint, Larissa and I are here. Real briefly, just make sure that if you're interested in things, go to our website, the athletics website. I know it's kind of old school now. Everybody has an app, but everything you need is on there. Contact information for coaches, how to register. SportsU is kind of our main communication tool. And so that's a great thing for you guys to get as well. But we'll go and we can help you guys with all those details when you need it. And we're just excited that we're getting some sports played. We have a very different looking year if we actually get to play all those sports starting in January. But I will now pass it on to Larissa, who is also here to help from an athletics and activity standpoint.
Hi, team. I help Martha run sports over here, and I'm also your go-to if you have any issues with registering, contacting a coach. Really quick, I just want to show you guys how to get to the athletics website. Do you guys see our website here? Okay, thank you, Lauren, for the nod. This is our athletics website. It's a little weird to get to, so I just wanted to go over. You guys are on the high school website. If you don't know where that is, that's a pretty good spot. You just click on the word athletics here, and it will take you right to it. It's a little weird on the phone, so might have to mess around with it. Also, if you're on Google, Aspen Skier Athletics, Google that. The first Google site that pops up is ours. Guys, even if you are not playing a sport right now, because I know our sports, the calendar changed, got a little wonky. If you are playing for sports now, great time to still register for sports. You and your parents have to register. There's step-by-step instructions here under registration. If you guys are just thinking about playing a sport, click on sports over here, find the season. Let's say I'm interested in playing boys basketball. There's an email for our boys basketball coach. So you could hit him up there, say you're interested, get more information. The best way to stay in touch with teams, guys, is called Sports U. It's Facebook for sports. It's how all our coaches do communication. It's this and their school emails. You can get the app, sign up for a team. You're not obligated to join the team from here or anything, but this will tell you when practices are starting, more about the team, things like that. If you have any questions about anything, once again, my name is Larissa, and please feel free to email me whenever. I just wanted to find, if you want to find my email or cell, my email's here. I'm going to throw my cell up there too, guys, my work phone. Feel free to reach out for any sports questions. That's all I have, Lauren.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Martha and Larissa. I'm sure our leaders will tell you as well that sports are a big part of our culture here at the high school. And so if you play a sport or you're thinking about playing a sport, it's a really good way to stay active, stay involved, and get to meet folks. And if sports really aren't your thing, because it certainly wasn't my thing, we have a lot of clubs and activities for you all to do as well. So your leaders will be sharing more about that in their sessions. And so now I'm excited to introduce my partner in crime, Josh Barrow.
Hi, everybody. My name is Josh Barrow, and I am the counselor for students with last names beginning with the letters A through K. And I'm super excited to welcome you all to Aspen High School. So right now, you know me and Lauren as scheduling people, but we're much more than that. We'd love to talk to you about anything you want to talk about. My 8-year-old son calls me an emotional talker. That is my job, is what he tells me. So if you guys want to talk about school, parents, friends, problems, whatever, Lauren and I are here for you. Feel free to make an appointment with us online. We can chat during, lunch or any of the screen-free time. Just seek us out. But since it is the beginning of the school year and scheduling is on all of your minds, I just wanted to let you know that Lauren and I are working hard to make sure that your schedules meet your needs. You will have a chance to change your schedule after school starts in case you've been put into the wrong class. So we're going to allow students to add classes or drop classes up until after Labor Day. I believe it's September 8th. When we come back. We're going to try and have schedules done by that time. Now, obviously, if you're in the wrong math class or world language class and we don't realize that until like the middle of September or the end of September, we could change those at any time. But it's really the elective classes that we want to have in your schedule solidified by the end of Labor Day. And we've really tried our best to give you the classes that you've asked for. Sometimes that's not possible. So if you do get an elective that you didn't necessarily request, we're asking all freshmen to give it a chance. Go to the class, experience it a few times. And then if you're still on the fence or you're unsure, then you can reach out to us. But really keep this in mind, that high school is a time and a place to really find out what you're interested in. And you're not going to find that out until you've tried everything. So please, please, please give your classes a chance. It's going to be a new experience for all of us, and we just want you to be as patient as you can. We will be holding office hours later this week on Zoom if you do want to talk about your schedules. You can also send us an email. Lauren, did you want me to mention anything else?
No, Josh, I think that's great. And we already got to meet some of you in our office hours. So we will be hosting more of those this week and next week. And like Josh said, even after school starts, you can still kind of change your schedule and change your courses. So we're super excited to get to know you all. This is not going to be our first time meeting this year. We work really closely with the 9th graders and in freshman orientation and your support classes to really get to know you all on a one-on-one basis. So thank you, Josh. And next I have Jolene. She's our registrar and really makes our counseling office run. So Jolene.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. I am happy to just say hi and introduce myself. I work in the counseling office with Josh and Lauren. If you're new to the Aspen School District, I would be the one emailing your moms and dads every day, every night about your new student registration. So now you can put a face with the name. And I'm happy to welcome you here to Aspen High School as the years go by and your time progresses here at Aspen High School. You'll see me a little bit more, and then senior year, you'll see me a lot, but just wanted to say welcome.
Thank you, Jolene. And Eileen, our IB coordinator.
Hi, everybody. My name's Eileen Knapp, and I'm the International Baccalaureate Coordinator. IB revolves around academic rigor, inquiry, persevering, and open-mindedness. And IB classes are for grades 11 and 12. But the reason that I'm here today is to introduce you to this motto of IB for all, meaning that our goal for you is to take at least one IB class during your time at Aspen High School. So you can start talking with friends and hearing other people's experiences so that hopefully you can all select one by the time that you graduate. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Eileen. All right, going down the line here, we have our post-secondary counselors, Charlie and Karen.
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm upstairs above the cafeteria and post-secondary planning. My job with Charlie and Suzanne up here is to help you navigate life after high school. So we usually start working with you about November of junior year and through senior year as well. For now, you guys should just focus on your transition to high school, enjoy your 9th grade year, focus on your academics, and get engaged with community at school and in Aspen as well. And I will see you probably junior year, if not before. If you have any questions, you can always email me or set up a call. Okay, have a great freshman year.
Thanks, Karen. Do we have Charlie on this call?
I think he might be in another call right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But you
Well,
will
you
enjoy.
all will get an opportunity to meet Charlie. He works with Karen, and he's super great as well. All right, I'm really excited to introduce your head boy and your head girl. Again, you're so fortunate to have them. They've been putting in so much thought and effort into their school initiatives. So Grace Romero and Jeremy Martin, you all want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, everybody. So I'm Grace. And
Jeremy. Yep.
Jeremy, yep. And so we're at the high school right now, which is why we're wearing masks. But we are so excited that all of you guys are here, and we're happy to see all of your faces. We wish that you were in person, but hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to see you guys face to face. We've made a little video.
Yes, we filmed a little video, sort of welcome back video for you all. I'm not entirely sure of the scheduling, so I'm not sure if that's playing now, but we do have a little video just sort of as an introduction to Aspen High School that we filmed earlier.
Go ahead and play it. You all can share your screen.
And let us know if there are any problems.
Hi, Aspen High School. My name is Grace Romero, and I'm your new head girl.
And I'm Jeremy Martin, your new head boy.
Welcome to AHS.
We know this is quite a strange way to start the school year, and we apologize for not being able to deliver this message to you in person, but know that we're looking forward to meeting all of you face-to-face sooner or later.
We're going to give you a quick overview of the school year, but don't worry, there is an onboarding day on August 26th, which is technically the first day of school, so any questions you might have can be answered then. Thank you so much for being so patient and understanding as we begin this process.
We also want you to know that if you have any questions, apprehensions, or concerns about starting the new school year, there are plenty of places you can find help at Aspen High School. You can always reach out to me and Grace, your teachers, your counselors, and your assistant principal and principal.
One thing we're sure you have plenty of questions about is the new schedule. To summarize, the aim for online classes is to make them as much like real school as possible. This means following a set schedule, taking attendance, and going to classes. And yes, you must attend classes this year. If you've registered for school, you should have your schedule by now. But if not, be sure to contact your counselor.
In putting together the schedule, the school thought a lot about teenagers and their needs. We hope you'll be pleased to hear that every Monday, school doesn't start until 10 a.m. And every other day of the week, there's a 2-hour break in the middle of the day, so you can get away from your screens. You may have also noticed a period called crew on your schedule and wondered what that's for. Think of it as an opportunity to get to know students outside of your classes that you may share similar interests with. There will be more information about that on the onboarding day on August 26th, but for now, we can tell you that we think you're really going to enjoy it.
The school has put a lot of thought into how to make this year fun and rewarding for all of us. And as head boy and head girl, we plan to create the most spirited and inclusive school atmosphere as possible, even online. We want to help everybody we can, so always feel comfortable reaching out to us.
For any students that are not currently part of Student Senate that would like to join, you can email Tamara Wilson or go on the school's website. Grace and I have both been involved in Student Senate for our entire high school careers, and we can't recommend it enough. It's a great way to get your voice heard as a student in Aspen High School.
Once again, welcome to Aspen High School. We see you!
Okay, so that's a little video we made. We hope you guys are suitably impressed with how quickly we edited it. Yeah, but we want to be here for you, resources for you throughout your high school, or throughout your freshman year. And we want you to know that if you guys ever need anything, you can always reach out to us. So thank you very much.
Can we just get a virtual applause or some reactions for Grace and Jeremy here? Nice work, you all. Thank you so much. And they brought up a great point. After we get into our breakout room, so we pre-assigned you to some groups where you're going to meet with your Aspen Ambassador leaders. We will come back as a large group and kind of go over any more questions and kind of walk you through what that first week of school is going to look like. So we'll walk through the schedule and the materials, pick up and answer any questions that you all may have. So thank you so much, Grace and Jeremy. And next I have Tamara talk about Student Senate and lead us into the next part of this orientation.
All right, welcome class of 2024. Grace and Jeremy are the head of our student government, and I think they're going to do a fantastic job this year. We want to invite any and all freshmen to participate in student government. We are open to anyone who wants to participate. We generally meet once a week, and we are in charge of helping plan events and culture and climate initiatives for the school. So if you want to participate in your school and have a real impact on what happens, Student Senate is a great way to do that. If you are interested, you can email me or you can look at the school website and click on the link there. The more students we have, the better. So if you're interested, please join us then. Next, we are going to be moving into some breakout groups where you guys will be able to meet with your individual junior and senior leaders for the year. Before we do that, we want to make sure that we share with you some guidelines or norms that we would like you guys to follow in your groups. The first, and I feel like you guys have already got this one really good, is mute your mics if you're not speaking. It just adds to a more orderly meeting. In addition to that, we invite you guys to have your camera on. We understand if you don't want to have your camera on for some reason, but we invite you to take a positive risk and be willing to share with your small group and your leader, not only your visual, but also participation-wise. So if you can turn on your camera, we think that is great. We also hope that you guys will bring a positive attitude into your small groups. The leaders that will be working with you are all amazing students and have a lot to offer you in terms of just building relationships and understanding what your freshman year is going to be like. So I hope you guys take advantage of that. We are going to be with our small groups for about 60 minutes, running through a series of activities and games, and then you guys will be pulled back into this large group. We are going to break you up into small groups right now if for some reason you don't get bounced into a group immediately, just be patient and wait a few minutes as we manually assign you to your group. Okay, leaders, please just hold off for a few minutes when you get into your group. Feel free to chat with the kids, but don't start the programming for a few minutes so we can make sure everybody is in their group. We also need leaders to take attendance and let us know any students that may not have been able to make freshman orientation today. Hopefully we don't have any questions, and Kristen is here to put us in groups.
Thank you, Tamara. I was just going to add, we have 139 participants, which is awesome. I can't see everybody, but if there's any parents on this call, we are going to politely ask you to sit this one out. So this is for students only. We are recording all of this information, and we'll be recording the information at the end, and you all will get your onboarding that first week of school. So this is certainly for students only, and if there aren't any students that can't join us today, your leaders will be following up after this group. So thank you so much to all of the adults and Jeremy and Grace for introducing themselves. And I'm with you, Tamara. I think we can go ahead and break out into our groups. If for some reason we don't know the answers to your questions, we will be doing that in the onboarding. So I guess that's the first thing we could talk about, huh, Tamara? Is this family onboarding. So I can go ahead and share my screen so you all can see this piece here. Can I get a thumbs up? Can you all see this? Awesome. It is also located on the Aspen High School website. So if you go to Aspen High School and make sure you're on Aspen High School's website and not the district website, you'll see here's our orientation information. And then I'm looking here at this schedule and this online class. So we are going to go over this again. So if you somehow forget between now and then, that's okay. But you can see here, the next week of school is going to be kind of a soft start. So on Monday, the 24th, between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. is going to be the 9th grade pickup. Okay, and your parents are going to get a very detailed invitation and through their email and through Sarah's newsletter about all the details. Okay, so you all don't need to worry about this too much. Other than that is your date and time. It's going to be split up by alphabet, and you're going to be able to pick up your books, your materials, and you're also going to get, every student's going to get a Rocket book. And so we're going to go over a Rocket book training as well. Super great new tool for you all to take notes, and then it's got a code scanner that you can actually scan your notes and assignments handwritten into a drive. So it's kind of like an erasable notebook. It's super awesome. We do ask too, so if you still have a Chromebook from 8th grade, okay, and you would like to return it, so we need you to return it unless you plan on still using it. So if you have a Chromebook from 8th grade, that would be a good time to bring that back, is during that supply pickup time, okay? So that's going to happen on Monday the 24th. And then you can see your very first day of school is going to be Wednesday the 26th. And you'll see that the onboarding time for 9th grade is from 10 to 11 or 9 to 10 a.m. And that's when you and your parents will get an invite, and we are going to go over all the logistics and everything you need to know about what school is going to look and feel like. So we're going to go over technology and talk about Google Classroom. We're going to talk about Power School and grading. You're going to get a Rocketbook tutorial. We're going to talk more about your crew groups and your community groups. We're going to go over everything you need to know about high school on that day. Okay. Then you can see on the 27th and the 28th, you're going to run through your schedule. So again, Josh and I will be hosting office hours. We're going to link class Zoom links to your schedule, so you'll know which link to click on. So period 1 is going to start at 8:05. And again, you all, this is a really soft start. So if you missed something or we're having technology issues, this is a good time to troubleshoot all those things. And it's okay if you miss something the first few days. But really the thinking here is that you get an opportunity to meet your teachers, make sure you all are in the right classes. They're going to get to know you better and just kind of share a little bit about what their class is. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Do we have any questions just about this first week, the onboarding? So if you have any general questions, and Tamara, can you see the chat by chance? Because
I can.
I'm in share view, so maybe if any questions come up. So if you have any questions about just that first week of school, you can go ahead and put them in the chat.
Lauren, you can keep going if you want, and I'll let you know if anything
Sure.
shows up in the chat.
All right, so the last thing I'm going to talk about, so this is next week of school. Then the following week on Monday, we're going to start this new online schedule. And like I said, I personally think it's pretty sweet. I wish I could have started class at 10 a.m. on Monday. Okay, so Mondays, your first class, first period starts at 10 a.m. And you're going to run through all of your classes for 30 minutes. And again, your teachers are going to set you up for the week, talk about some expectations and just what's coming down the pipe for that week. And there's also office hours at the end of the day. And office hours are a good time for you to meet with your teachers one-on-one, ask them additional questions, and get some support that you couldn't get in those classes. And we're also going to be on a block schedule, okay? So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are block schedules. So the idea was that we gave you longer classes, but less classes in a day to worry about, okay? To try to minimize some of that screen time and allow your teachers to be a little bit more flexible at that time. So maybe they're going to have some workshops with you. They're going to be able to conference with you. You're going to be able to get your work done in class. So we try to mitigate extra homework that you may have outside of class, okay? So periods 1 through 4 are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you'll notice we have this great 2-hour break. So you can have lunch, get outside, stretch your legs, get some exercise, do whatever you need to do to kind of reset for the afternoon. Then Wednesday and Friday, we have periods 5 through 7. Wednesdays, remember, is our crew time. Okay, so all of you will be assigned a crew group with 9th and 10th graders, and you'll have another teacher for that. And again, non-academic time to do games, activities, and just have another adult and group of people that you can turn to and ask questions about. Then you'll see on Fridays, you don't have crew, but you all are done at 1:55 on those days, and the rest of the afternoon is staff time. So that's kind of that in a nutshell. I know, and this will be brand new for your Aspen Ambassador leaders. This will be brand new for all of us. So, and I'm sure it'll feel and look a lot different once you all can see what classes you have at which periods, and we can get the hang of this new schedule. So, any questions about the online schedule? All right.
What exactly is crew?
Oh, great question. So again, we're going to talk about more about crew in the onboarding, but essentially what it is non-academic time to build community. So think about, and because we can't have ex-ed right at the beginning of the school year, it kind of replaces that ex-ed time. It's a good opportunity to build relationships with other students and other teachers outside of the ones that you're assigned to.
When and how do we join a Google Classroom?
Oh, great question. So that, again, will happen in the onboarding. All of your classes will have different codes that they will be sending you. So once your teachers have a better idea of who's in their class, they will be sending invites, and that all comes through your school email. So we will talk about school email as well when we do the onboarding. That's how you'll get invites for all of your classes. That's a great question. Good questions. Anything else before we kind of wrap up for today? Okay. Do we have to be there for the staff meeting in the department time? No. Great. Good question. We're going to spare you on that one. Okay. So you all don't start class till 10 o'clock on Monday. 10 o'clock on Monday. Pretty sweet gig. Awesome. Anything else for the good of the order? We are going to ask our Aspen ambassadors to just hang out for a second. Our Aspen ambassador leaders, and to your 9th grade students, again, we are so excited you all are here, class of 2024. We will be seeing you all very, very soon. So thank you so much for being here today. We're excited that you're here.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.